Hey everyone, welcome to Excavation Station. My name is Miss Lorena and I'm going to be going through what excavating is and how you do it. We'll also be going through what archaeology is, what archaeologists do, and how they do it. So, archaeology is the science used to learn about people who lived a long time ago. Archaeologists are scientists who find and study things from the past, and these items from the past are called artifacts. These artifacts help archaeologists know what life was like a long time ago. So archaeology is the study of ancient or very old artifacts. Now these artifacts or items belong to people, again, who lived long ago, and some of these things are small. They could be tools, jewelry, coins, and other ancient objects could be very large. They could be houses or other types of buildings. So archaeologists call these sites a dig. So they carefully collect these artifacts that they find at the dig, and then they study them. So they get their measurements, they write down details about what they look like, maybe if they have drawings on them or some kind of carving. If they have any other images on there, they could write that down. That could help them later find out where exactly the artifact came from. Now, archaeologists use special tools and they dig very slowly and very carefully because they don't want to break what they're finding in the ground. Sometimes they're already in pieces and you have to be really careful with those tiny pieces, and they don't want to hurt these artifacts. So archaeologists can also make maps. They also take photographs or pictures of what they find, and they also take notes. So they write information about where they find each artifact and what other artifacts are in the same area or the same place. So archaeologists spend many months uncovering and collecting fragments or small pieces of an artifact from a dig site. And again, that's because they're going very slowly and very carefully as to not break anything. So after all this, they can then try to determine what the artifact is and what time period it is from. So once the object is reconstructed or put back together, it can offer information about cultures and past civilizations. So how people lived, what they used, maybe household items, what kind of money, currency they used. So I'm going to go over some tools with you first. Now some of these are gardening tools, some of these are painting tools. Whatever you have at home can work just fine for the dig. Now here I have my little gardening tools right here. You do have to be careful with these. We have those. I do have a couple of paint brushes that are different sizes. As you can see, they do have some paint on them. I do have this is called a palette knife. So this will help me, it's very thin. This will help me excavate some of the items that I have in my little container here. And then to help me write down the description or any details that I get from the artifacts, I do have my trusty ruler, a pencil, and a notepad. So I'm going to write down what it is I find, any details, if it's round, if it's what color it is, any images, any markings, you can write that down. All right, so I'm going to bring my container over here, move some things around. Okay, Now this, I'm going to move this a little bit. So this is known as cloud dough. And it's really just, it's 4 cups of flour. As you can see, my hands are all dusty. 4 cups of flour and ½ a cup of oil to make this. And you kind of just mix it up and it gives you a nice sturdier consistency than regular flour. Okay, so we do have this. I'm going to put this down. Alright. Now, what I think I'm going to use first, since my gardening tools are a little big for the container, I think I'm going to maybe try my palette knife here. Again, that's a little small, skinny little tool here. And I'm just going to start digging. Now you can dig with your hands, you can dig with the tools you have, it's up to you. So I'm going to start just in the corner here. And, do you hear that? I think I have found something. So I'm going to carefully do that. And I think I'm going to use my small brush here. So you want to kind of move the dough away, kind of clear off what's on it. All right, this is pretty cool. So now, to me, I'm going to bring this a little closer. It's round, and there's a face on it, and it's silver. It's pretty big for it to be like a quarter. I think it's bigger than a quarter. Now I'm going to write down what I found. So I'm going to put round shape, or you could put circle even. And I'm going to put that there is a face, because there's a little face. There are some letters. Okay. I'm going to carefully grab it, look at it, gonna wipe the rest of it off. So here is what I found. Oh, it does say Liberty, and this is a $1 coin. So that's pretty cool, and I'm gonna measure it, okay? Let's see. It is about 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. All right. So that we're gonna keep on digging, okay? So I'm gonna go a little more. Be careful. Don't want to break anything. Oh, I found something, I think. All right, be careful. I'm gonna maybe take a little more excess of the cloud dough away. Maybe I'll use my big brush. This one seems a little long. So it's looking like some kind of animal, some kind of creature. Looks like it has legs. This is a mouth. We got a tail over here. All right, we got some different colors on there too. Can you see what they are? Let's see. We got some green in there and some blue that I can see and a little bit of red. And what animal do you think that is? I wonder if you could tell what it is. Has its mouth open. It's maybe yawning. Alright, so now I'm going to use my other tool here to kind of scrape this out. Move it out of the way. Alright. Very cool. Well, I think that looks like a dinosaur. What do you think it looks like? Alright. Now I'm going to carefully grab this little guy. Maybe dust it off with my little paintbrush here. My little brush, I should say. Painting today. Clean off some of that. Maybe get it out of its mouth to brush those teeth. All right. Very cool. All right. So we have a little, what looks like to me, a dinosaur. So he has a pretty long tail, right? He has 4 legs. He's got quite a bit of teeth in there. Little red tongue as well. He's got 2 eyes. I don't know if you can really see it. They're little black dots on the sides there. And his back has some ridges on it. So there's some texture to his little back there. All right. So let's measure him out. My ruler, place it on here, starting from the tip of the tail all the way to the mouth, which I'd say is about 5 inches. It's a little backwards, but there's. So we're going to say that it's 5 inches long. What looks like a dinosaur. 5 inches long. We could try his width. So I'm going to go from one leg to the other, and that is about 1.5 inches. Wide. All right, and I'm going to write down the colors too. So we found green on there, blue, and a hint of red. All right. So let's keep digging in here. Let's see what else we can find. What else do you think we can find? We found a coin so far and a dinosaur. So now I'm going to just kind of, whoop, I hear something. Of course, at a real dig, I don't think they would tap it. All right. I'm gonna grab my big brush, I think. Let's see how big this guy is. Okay. Well, it's definitely round, and this one has a picture of a cactus on there. So I'm gonna grab this, wipe it off. There's nothing else on the back, and it is another silver round artifact, and there is a little cactus imprinted on there, as you can see. So that is green in the middle and then silver around. You can measure the size, and that is about 1 inch. So I'm going to put round shape again, round shape, silver, and there was green, and 1 inch wide. All right, let's keep digging. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, there's something here. I'm going to grab maybe my small brush. It looks smaller. This is round and it is small and it looks like a piece of jewelry. I'm going to grab that. You want to clean the rest of it off. And this looks like a ring. You can see round. There's a little diamond in the middle. It looks kind of gold to me. So, I'm going to measure it. And that is about, it's less than an inch, so I want to see where the half is. It's about 0.75 inches. So I'm going to say round, shape, and this gold, a diamond, and 0.75 inches. Okay, so let's keep finding these treasures. I think this side's about done. Oh, there's something here. This one looks gold. I'm going to use my little brush here, dust it off. Maybe move the other dough around. Let's see. All right. Oh, need my brush to kind of dust it off a little bit. All right, so this is a gold coin, and there's a letter E on it. We'll measure this out, okay? That is about the same size as the ring. About 0.75. So round shape, gold, the letter E, and it is 0.75 inches. Okay. Now, we got that down. Kind of digging away here. Let's see what else we can find. I'll move my brushes over to this side. Might be a little easier. Okay, so I got another object here. I'm gonna use my small brush here. Kind of slowly dig it out. All right. So now this looks to me like, what do you think it looks like? Looks like a key to me. I'm going to turn it so you can see. We're going to dust it off. Get all that stuff off. All right, Now this one has a lot of shapes to it. So it's very skinny in the middle. On the bottom it has some what they call teeth from a key. Has a different, you can see the ridges here, how it goes in and then back out. So there's like a little pattern. And then it's skinny in the middle. And this top part has like a little clover. So there are 3 almost circles in the middle. So you can see that. And we're going to turn it. Alright. And it has like a goldish, maybe bronze color to it. And I'll check the length of this. So from one end to the other, it is 3 inches. Turn it. 3 inches. So this, I'm going to say key. Skinny in the middle. And a clover-like top. And there are ridges on the bottom. And this is a goldish bronze color. Oh, and then the 3 inches long, right? Okay, so we found a pretty good amount of things. So I'm going to move my mixture here. And I'll place my little guys here. So the little dinosaur here. Got this little image of the cactus. Some jewelry, the ring, coin, so currency that's used here. Another little coin, not sure where it's used, so I might have to do some research on it. Look this up so you can see me. Some coin, and then key here. So we found some pretty cool artifacts today. And thank you so much for joining me for Excavation Station. Now you can make this mixture. Again, that's 4 cups of flour and half a cup of vegetable oil. You can make it at home. You could also go ahead and dig in your yard. You can go in your backyard and see what you can find. Maybe some rocks, maybe some different color rocks, some cool markings on it, different sticks, whatever you can find. That would be very cool, and you can use whatever tools you have at home. Alright, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon.